Hello, listeners and viewers, wherever you are. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your time. My name is Chiaka, and I am the person behind Staff Portal. This is my product. Before Staff Portal, I was thinking about how companies can move from paper-based solution to fully digitized, how companies can improve their efficiency and prevent fraud. And one of the areas where fraud occurs in companies is attendance, people not being honest with their responsibilities, poor tracking, poor collaboration, poor communication, jumping from one application to the other. In this application, all of that is eliminated. Number one, you cannot sign in for another person. Number two, the instance of fraud is completely eradicated. You cannot sign in for another person. You cannot sign in from a different location. You have to be in the workload zone and you have to use your own device and you have to be an authorized user. Secondly, it improves efficiency. Whatever you're doing is being, relayed real time in the dashboard. Your supervisor, your manager, and your colleagues see it. And same time, it also improves communication. You can chat people right here in the app instead of jumping to Microsoft Teams or using your WhatsApp or whatever. You can share files, Excel, Word, pictures right here in the application. Another beautiful part of this application, to be honest, this application doesn't take too much of your space, just below 1 MB, this whole thing. Now, this application contains more than 50 modules, more than 32 main pages, and more than 18 sub pages, all built in this application. The first thing you see here is the login part. To be able to gain entrance in this application, you have to either use your PIN. Again, during setup, the app compels you to use a PIN because it's a kind of second level authentication so that we know who is using the app is an authorized person. You can use your PIN pad, you can use your fingerprint, or you can use your pattern, whichever one. So I'm going to log in with my fingerprint. Just go to fingerprint and in. I am in. This is the dashboard which contains the digital version of notice board. Right here you see portal is now open for submission of third term exam questions. This is your digital version of the notice board. Now if I want to log in, here it says my status is signed out, so I need to log in. My location has to be on. I'll click on login. It says allow location, allow while visiting this app. It's checking my location, it's checking my status. If everything is okay in a split of seconds, the app will tell me successfully logged in. Right, you can see because I am in the authorized work zone, that's why I've been able to log in. Otherwise, I will not be allowed to log in. Everything happened within a split of seconds. Here we have the history page where employees can check their work history, how many hours they've worked for the week, for the month, for the period. You can, filter in by week, month, or all time. Check your work history. We also have here your timesheet. For companies that submit their timesheet, you can check your current timesheet or the history of all the timesheets you've submitted so far. We have the leave management page. You can apply for and track your leave. Your supervisors can track leave of every single employee in that company. So there's nothing like cheating. There's nothing like you are in doubt as to how many days you've taken for the year or for the month. Everything is tracked. You have your own history. The supervisors have the same history. Nobody cheats anybody. Everything is time stamped. No cheating, and there's also an audit at the end of the day. No cheating. Now we also have the loan page for companies that do offer loans to their staff. You can apply for different kinds of loans. Again, you track your loan history, how much you've collected, when you're supposed to pay off, and all of that. We also have the pay slip where you get your pay slips at the end of the month. It's automatically calculated by the system and it's generated and sent to every single employee. Everything is automatically calculated. All the administrators or the HR or the people in payment department needs to do is just to input the right data and the system does the calculation. You also have your performance, which is your scorecard. Every month again, the app calculates your scorecard and sends it to everybody based on the tasks assigned to you, based on how you're clocking in and clocking out. Are you coming in late or going too early? It calculates all of those things and it will calculate your scorecard and give it to you at the end of the day. Another simple, which I call the engine of this application, is the tax page. For me, this is a very beautiful page. This is where everything happens. Collaboration happens here. Now, your supervisor assigns a task to you, it comes here. You see tasks, progress, completed, overdue. The supervisor will have a dashboard that will show them all the tasks that are ongoing, overdue, completed, who they are pending with, at what stage they are. And the beautiful thing is, you can reassign the work to your colleague. You can reject the work from your colleague back to your colleague. You can create a new task as a supervisor or as an administrator. They can create a new task. When you complete it, you mark it completed. If you don't mark it completed, or if it exceeds the time you're supposed to complete it, the system will pick it against you. At the end of the month, when it is generating your scorecard, it will negatively mark you for that task that you have missed. So this is all about the scorecard page. And then we have the calendar of activities. One beautiful thing about this calendar is, like the name calendar, it is color coded. Every activity is color coded, so you know activities by their colors. Your organization has a party today. There's a new orientation for new employees. There is a company party. There is this, everything from January to December. You can swipe and see all the activities. You can see this is July, August, and all of that. So that's for the calendar. And then we have the report page where you can submit your report. This particular application, we have built it for schools, so schools can use this interface report here. Parents can access this page using the vault. They will see the progress of their children or their pupils, and we're going to demonstrate this later today. And then we have the help page. This help page contains the communication. You can chat with your teammates. This is our own version of Microsoft Teams. Instead of jumping from Excel to Microsoft Teams or to Zoom or to Google Meet, and then you go back to Outlook, and then you come back, you use another application, everything is here in the application. No need to jump out, no need to jump in. All your data safe in one place. Then we have news and updates. You can publish your news for your staff members to see. For every news item you publish here, it sends a notification to the staff members. They will see it. We're going to talk about the notification later on. And then we have the frequently asked questions and help and all of that repository through the quick links. And we're moving on here. We come to the AI guide. This is another wonderful feature of this application. It is built to support you, to guide your staff members, to guide the users. Ask a question, you are not sure where to find the page or where to find anything, just type a keyword and the app will direct you where it is. Click on that keyword. For every keyword that pops up, it contains a jump link. Click on that keyword, it will redirect you straight to where that page or that word or that item is. Let's do a practical presentation. I'm looking for the leave page here. So here you see I have apply for leave, leave history, leave statistics. They all contain hyperlinks. I'm going to apply. I click on apply for leave. There, it's taking me to leave management, apply for leave in split of seconds. So again, that's what the search bar does, and the AI can also guide you. The security page, of course, where you set your PIN and all of that. This is the roll call page. Remember I told you initially that this is specifically for schools. So they use this page to manage the attendance for their students. For instance, I'm a class 6 or basic 6 teacher. I'll click on basic 6. It will give me all the names of pupils or students in basic 6. I can mark them present, I can mark them absent, or I can mark them holiday if it was on a holiday. I know we have so many holidays back home in Nigeria. Once I've selected everything, I click on save. They are all saved. I can close this page and go out. If I miss any name, the system will disallow me from closing this page. It will remind me that there's an outstanding name that I've not marked. That's how smart the application is. And then we go to note page. This note page is for the teachers. You can write your personal notes, journey reminder, more like your tax reminder or whatever. You write it under your private note space, or you can write it under the public note space. Whatever that you post on the public note page, you cannot it's no longer private. It's open for everybody or anybody to see it. So again, this is more, the reason for this is to improve collaboration, brainstorming. People can, suggest ideas. People can, dialogue on ideas. People can even vote. We even have provision for polls, so you can throw out polls for people to, support or oppose an idea through polling system. Again, for the polling system, we have open ballot and we have the secret ballot, just to make people, free to be able to, give you the accurate information, or that is how they feel. For instance, here, this is best staff award. We are nominating 3 people here: Tunde Adeyemi, Nneka Eze, and Oluwaseun Abubakar. Who do you vote for as the best staff of the year? And this is an open vote, which means whoever that votes here, you will see who they voted for. So I can click here and cast my vote. Yeah, that's for the ballot. So that's for note. Profile is just where you manage your profile. The about page, this is where people can read more about the company history and check registers, policies, and what have you. So I mentioned earlier that I was going to talk about notification bar. So this is the notification. If anything happens, the system will automatically generate a notification and send it to all staff members to see. And then if an admin wants to send a special email to a particular employee, it will also come under notification bar. You will see that message and you can read it. So basically, this is what the staff portal is all about. Let me go back to, I did mention earlier on that I was going to talk about teachers accessing their children's performance or a particular page. That will be through the report page. This is the vault. So the parents will have access to this page for people who are into the business of school. You come here, put your password, you go to students performance tracker, you click parents who will have access to this page. They will only see student number, not name, nothing more. So I should have my kids or my child's registration number only. Let's say my child is S110. I'll just come here, S110. I'll see the person's performance. So again, that's the whole essence of this. So that parents, while at home, you can be able to track your child's attendance in school from first beginning of the term to the end of the term. For instance, by 2 p.m. on Monday, if I want to be sure that my child or whoever that is under my custody is actually did go to school, I can log in here and see the attendance for that day. Yeah, if I also want to see their performance, I can compare their performance from third term against second term against first term. I can do all of that. That information is well loaded on the website. That is the only page that parents can access. Any other page is restricted only to staff members and the administrators. In my next video, I'm going to show you the admin interface where everything happens from the admin's perspective. Thank you for watching. This is a wonderful application. My name is Chaka Echebri. You can follow us on our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on our blog page. Just type padatechnologies.com/about/blog, or our YouTube channel is youtube.com/@padatechnologies. Thank you for watching.